Bonjour and Anine. This is Gigi's Vintage Therapy YouTube channel. Now, it's July 6th, 2025 on a Sunday. And I know I haven't been, the last video I did was 5 months ago. And a lot has happened since then. This is video 13. We're going to call this the lava lamp video, because in this video I'm going to be showcasing 62 lava lamps, and 4 of them, well, actually it would be 66, but 4 of the lava lamps are just the bottles. In other words, there's no base and there's no cap. It's 4 bottles. So, but we have 62 lava lamps with their bases and their most of them have their caps. But now this collection is from my good friend, my childhood friend Susie. I had talked about her in one of my first or second, maybe third video that I did on my the vintage clothing and jewelry accessories that I had showed. And my friend, she passed away about a month ago, and I was honored to do her estate sale, and this is how I acquired all these lava lamps. She must have had over 100 lava lamps, and we did organize her estate sale, at which we sold a lot of her lamps. She had a lot of things. Like I said, she was a collector, an antique collector, collected a lot of things. And her favorite was lava lamps. Now, her and I, of course, we grew up in the, we came through the 50s and the 60s. And so we came through the lava lamp era, which was the hippie era. And a little history about lava lamps. The lava lamps came out in 1963, and they were invented by a British person named Edward Craven Walker. He designed the first lava lamps, and the first lava lamp was called, I believe it was called Astro, the first model. The lava lamps that are in this collection are, a lot of them were made in Chicago. You can kind of tell the age by where they were made, and of course the design. Some of the lava lamps have like pinholes. They look like pinholes in the base. Those are the older ones. Some of them have they almost look like a table around the base. That I will show you those. I have a couple of those. Those are from the 70s, 1970s. So the lamps in this collection are from the 70s through right up to the year 2000, and there might be some more current ones in this collection. I think the more current ones were made in China. The ones that were made in Chicago, a lot of them were made in Chicago. Those are your older ones. So we'll start with me showing you and going into detail so that you can see some of these. So here we have some that are plugged in and lit up. And as we were cleaning all of these lamps up, we did test them to make sure they worked. And we put a little W on top of the ones that say they worked, or that worked, which tells us that they were tested. And it takes at least an hour or two for the ones with the wax, like this here, to heat up and then start bubbling. So we've only got 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 lamps plugged in here. But as I said, all of these work. Some of them don't have the bulbs. We couldn't find enough bulbs or in that short of time to put them in the lamps. This one is from it. I believe this is the year 2000. Here's one with the pinholes, and that's the lights shining through. And these are all different sizes. And here is one that is a different shape. I don't know what they call this. Some of you lava lamp enthusiasts would know. I can't get that cap off. But isn't that this is a different kind of a shape. I think that comes to a point underneath there. I don't want to force that top off, but this is going to be beautiful once it's starts bubbling. Now this one I don't have a cap for, but this is Route 66 USA, and this base is kind of like a resin or a plastic. And this one, it's not a lava lamp, it's a I think it's forced air so that this bubbles. We didn't fill it all the way up. We just put a little bit of water in there, and of course it's got floating fish in. That's kind of different. And then we have a snow globe that plugs in, and I imagine the glitter in there floats around. And then there's this one. This is kind of unique, with the swirled base and the swirled cap, and this one works. Possibly plug all of these in at once. Oh, and this is a different one here. I can't see what that says on there, but all of you lava lamp collectors or lava lamp enthusiasts will probably recognize these different designs of lava lamps, and you'll probably determine the age of them. So we'll go over here. Now over here we have, I was talking about this one. This has a little table. Now these came out in the 70s, 1970s, and what they had in this little table or platform there was plastic flowers, and I forget what they call them, but there is a certain name for those. I have 2 of them, and these are, they made these in the 70s, and I don't think they made any more after that. I'm not sure. So as you can see, we have different sizes. This is missing the cap. Here is a glitter lamp. This is kind of a unique shape. We have small lava lamps, and this is kind of reminds me of a missile with this shape cap. And of course you can see the wax in there. That's what's inside these. Once they get heated up, like I say, they need the bulbs in the bases, and that bulb works to heat up the wax so that the wax can start moving around, blobbing around. So this is the frame picture that my friend had with her lava lamps. He who dies with the most lava lamps wins. I thought that was pretty interesting. Cute. And so we have all different sizes. We have the gold bases. What the heck is that on little lamps, and we have, this is an interesting design. And now the lavender one here, this is really nice, except we don't have the cap. By the way, though, I think you can buy caps and bases and different parts for lava lamps online now. They make the parts for lava lamps. And then this is like a rocket lava lamp. I think this would have more of a pointy cap for this one, much like that one over there. This is an older one. This is an older one because it does have the pinholes. This one has the pinholes in the bottom. So the lamps with the pinholes are older. Probably 70s. And then of course here are the four that where we just have the bottles. And the wax is inside, and I forget what they call this liquid in here. There's a name for the liquid too. But the liquid is colored. See, this one has a real pretty purple, and the wax looks like the wax is kind of yellow and purple. And this looks like a blue. 62 lava lamps. Now, if you're interested in any of these, I should probably get back over there and sit down. So that was the whole collection of lava lamps that I have. If anybody's interested, you can text me or at Gigi's Vintage Therapy, Gigi's Vintage Therapy at gmail.com. If you're, I did have prices on these, but if you're going to buy a bunch of them, if you're going to buy all of them, you know, that's a possibility. Or if you're going to buy a few, we can make a deal if you're interested. Again, my address is Gigi's Vintage Therapy at gmail.com. And you can, I am also on Messenger and Craigslist, right? Facebook. I'm on Facebook. I'm not on Craigslist.
Not yet.
Okay, I'm I'm on Facebook. Okay, miigwech. And I hope you liked what you saw. And we'll be coming back with a video on 5 or 6 late 1940s or early 1950s dresses, summer dresses, along with bake-like belts. So that'll be the next video in a couple weeks. Miigwech.